Hi Beatle people, welcome back to A Beatleful Life. So today's video is going to be me showing you my Beatles and solo Beatles CDs that I have, because I realized I haven't done a video showing all my CDs yet. So let's get started. So I'm not going to go in any particular order really, but I'm going to show the ones that are still in their cases first, and then show the ones in this book. So first up we have Egypt Station, the green band edition. This is the edition that was sold at Target, and it contains Get Started and Nothing for Free as bonus tracks. The rubber band broke, so I tied a knot in it. But Get Started and Nothing for Free, a lot of people heard those for the first time on the Explorers edition. But those who bought this particular edition of the CD heard those quite some time earlier. So this opens up in a similar way to the vinyl. And then on the back is all the lyrics. I think I have a video showing all of my Egypt Station merchandise and things like that, which I did last year when the album sort of turned one. But I think my favorite song from this album is Fa You, and a close second is Hunt You Down, Naked Sea Link. Also in this case, I keep this burned CD. This is Egypt Station 2. Now, all of the tracks on here were included in the Traveler's Edition box set on a flash drive. They are, I'm pretty sure, all of the same bonus tracks that are included on the Explorers Edition. So that's things like Frank Sinatra's Party and the secret gig performances and stuff like that. And I drew the little Egypt Station logo here. Next, we have the Collector's Edition of New, which contains not only a documentary film, but 2 discs as well. So it contains the standard New album, and then the second disc is in my CD book, so I'll show you momentarily, but it contains live performance audio as well as the tracks Struggle, Hell to Pay, and Demon's Dance. Speaking of Paul albums, by the way, I made a post about this on my community tab on my channel, but there's supposedly rumors of a McCartney 3 album release that will possibly happen at the end of this year. They're just rumors right now, but Paul did say that he's been working on songs during quarantine, and his bandmate Rusty said in an interview that he basically finished a whole album. He, meaning Paul, basically finished a whole album and did everything by himself. So I'd be very interested to see what the developments are on that. Next we have Kisses on the Bottom, which is from 2012. This is Paul's album of standards, with 2 songs on here being ones that he wrote, My Valentine and Only Our Hearts. My favorite of those 2 is probably Only Our Hearts. I remember watching Paul on TV performing My Valentine at the Grammy Awards. I also like the Live Kisses TV special that he did, where he's performing most of these songs at Capitol Records. I think the DVD of that is still available on his website, actually. Next we have Good Evening New York City, which is from his 2009 concert at Citi Field. This contains a concert film, of course, and the audio of the concert itself. I've been to a couple of Paul's sound checks, and when you're at the reception thing that they have before the concert, they usually are playing these audio CDs. And a feature that I like about this is that the discs look like baseballs, because Citi Field is a baseball field. Next we have the compilation album Pure McCartney, which was released in 2016. This is looking a little beat up because it was in my console in my car, but the CD itself is in my CD book, so you'll see that. But this has 2 discs. Here's the track list. Next we have Flaming Pie. This is a remaster that just came out this year. I did a video taking a closer look at this, so you could find that easily on my channel. But this has a regular CD and then a bonus CD with a selection of home recordings and demos and such. But again, I did a video all about this if you want to check that out. Next we have Wingspan, this being another compilation album. This is about 10 years old, which is why it looks beat up, and in fact the cover actually is coming off. So here's the CD. This was one of my first introductions to Paul's solo career. Here's the track list on the back. Next we have Ringo's album, What's My Name, which came out last October. I did a video taking a closer look at this when it came out, but I absolutely love all the songs on this album. And this is actually the first solo Ringo album that I purchased, and I absolutely love all the songs on here. I think my top three are probably Magic, Life is Good, and Thank God for Music. But I really love the whole album. I've said this before, it's very much a feel-good album. As you know, I was supposed to see Ringo this year, but obviously that did not happen. Hopefully it will be able to happen in the future. Then we have the 2 CD edition of Abbey Road, which was part of the re-releases that they were doing last year for the 50th anniversary. I did a video, again, taking a closer look at this last year, which is actually, I think, the most viewed video on my channel. But this has 1 CD of the regular album and then 1 CD of alternate takes. Then we have this CD of the Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl, which is of course related to the 8 Days a Week, the Touring Years documentary. Here's the inside. So this has the full concert and some bonus tracks as well. Alright, so that I believe is all the ones that are in the cases. So now we're going to open this up. So some of the CDs in here are ones that my dad previously owned. Some of them are ones that I burned off of the computer, off of iTunes. And then some of them are just ones that were taken out of those cases and put in here. So we have some burnt CDs of Wings Over America. Then we have, of course, New. Now I also have the deluxe edition of the new CD, not just the collector's edition. I don't know where that case is. It must be in my car somewhere. Then we have Rubber Soul, my favorite. Then Wings Greatest. Next is Wings at the Speed of Sound. Then With the Beatles. Revolver. Then Pure McCartney, as I said. Here is disc 2 and disc 1. Then here is the White Album, disc 1. Then this is the second CD from the new collector's edition, you know, the one with the live performances and such. Then the White Album disc 2 over here, and the Beatles Live at the BBC. Then Magical Mystery Tour. Please Please Me. And then I also have a couple of Taylor Swift CDs in here. I have some Ariana Grande CDs actually, and some of my chorus CDs as well, but that's all for the Beatles ones that are in here. So while we're on the topic of CDs, I did order the 1 CD version of the new John Lennon Greatest Hits compilation that's coming out. The one that's being released on October 9th is what would have been his 80th birthday, so I will be doing a video on that. Probably not next week, but the week after, but we'll see. But that is going to do it for today's video, so I want to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more things like this. I will leave my blog and social media linked down below, so you can check those out if you want. And as always, have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.